There's this weird Dutch guy named Wim Hof. He has, for example, climbed Mount Everest 7,200 meters up wearing nothing but shorts and shoes. He does all this crazy stuff like sit in ice baths for hours or swim long distances under ice. So in February I became sort of obsessed with this guy. A lot of what he said just pulled me towards him. The cold silence to Wim silenced his thoughts. He felt connection with himself. He felt power. He felt life opening up to him in a new, fuller and deeper way. Wim's words resonated with me. It felt like Wim was speaking directly to me. I did not know why, but I sensed that this is very important, something I must do. So I traveled north, started ice swimming and did it for 30 days in a row. I made a video about it, go see it if you haven't. And then I started doing Wim Hof's breathing exercises while continuing my cold resistance training. The idea of the Wim Hof breathing method is to heighten your oxygen levels for short periods of time, to get more energy, reduced stress levels and an augmented immune response. Basically, you should be healthier and happier as a result.
Let it go. Stop.
You should also be able to endure cold better. We'll get more into that later. So after about 50 days total of training, I wanted to see whether this amounts to anything. And I decided to try to climb up a mountain in freezing conditions, wearing nothing but shorts, shoes and my backpack. It felt totally bizarre to do it, but I knew that if I did not try this, I would always regret it. Welcome to the journey. As we can see, it's from -1 degree Celsius to -3 degrees Celsius. We are going to be basically in freezing temperatures. I'm pretty terrified right now of what's about to come. It's 500 meters upwards, 2.7 kilometers. That's the plan. It's probably going to take me like 1 hour. I'm not allowed to run, so I will just walk with a normal pace. So yeah, let's just do this. Okay, I need to focus on my breathing now. "15 minutes done. A couple of things I've noticed. It's harder to focus on the breathing because I'm just exhausted, because I'm going uphill all the time. My legs are totally fine, they're not cold, but my upper body is a bit cold. I'm breathing more oxygen in than I'm letting out. So I'm taking 5 big breaths like this. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't let more oxygen out than I get in. After the 5th breathe in, I hold it and I squeeze it in my head, in my neck, in my back. And that way, supposedly it generates heat. I'm also doing visualization techniques. Currently it's 25 minutes, half an hour in. I'm doing okay, it's a bit surprising. As we're going upwards, the wind is increasing, so it's becoming a bit colder. I made it, which is pretty amazing. And honestly, I'm not even cold. This is so bizarre. This is so weird. I don't get it. I don't understand how this works. A lot of what I just did is based on this old Buddhist type of meditation called Tummo meditation. In Tummo, the idea is to control your breathing and control your thoughts. The goal is to create inner fire, and you do this by doing these kind of specific breathing techniques and visualizing images in your head. As normally people just pour their thoughts into negative things, your thoughts are just this one chaotic mess. In the Tummo technique, the idea is to specifically direct your energy not into harmful thoughts, but into specific purposes, like generating heat in your body. There is scientific research to back this up, that you are able to actually increase your body temperature just by your breathing and your thinking. So what Wim Hof says is that I won't go into further detail on the Wim Hof Method. If you want to learn more about it, just Google the man. Now, concerning this challenge, I know what you're thinking. Anybody can be outside in -1 degree Celsius for an hour, right? What's the big deal? I think it's pretty goddamn amazing that after an hour outside, sitting on top of the mountain, I wasn't cold. I really wasn't. Before I started my cold resistance training, I would get cold when it was +10 degrees Celsius outside while wearing a jacket. Take this for what you will. I find this stuff really fascinating, especially since these techniques have been around for thousands of years. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Yeah. I will see you in the next one. Bye.